It's like top plays versus not plays.
No plays.
Versus no plays. I'm gonna cut right now. Oh no. We can't get goose egged off our own event.
Oh, we can.
Man, they are just greening everything.
They don't miss.
Come out and then back.
With just about a half season behind us, the rankings are clearer than ever, Greg. You feel confident starting to make some playoff predictions?
Oh, Kevin, it's way too early for that. Injuries, other roster shakeups. There's just still so much that could happen and totally reshape those rankings.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, the forwards for them are a pair of Blue Devils, Ingram and Williamson. Then it's Johnson, and it's Keller in at the center, locking down the middle. Pelicans shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. Here's Hardy. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Last time they met was in Dallas, where they beat the Mavericks.
And it was pretty much a cakewalk for them the last time these two squared off. And had a clear advantage on the backboard.
They generated second chance opportunities on one end, preventing them on the other end. That was the story of the game.
Now here's Irving. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against New Orleans. Clock at 6 over Stevenson. Here's Ortiz. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Irving against Stevenson. Irving can't get it to go.
Oh, my God, they can't buy one. 0 for 4. Sometimes this happens.
Williamson trying to free himself up. And the basket by Johnson.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from 3.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Passes it to Hardy. Takes it from 10. Here's Reed. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
And so it's New Orleans with it, following the score by Dallas. 6 on the shot clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Williamson trying to free himself up.
Great ball movement by B.I. Spots a wide open teammate and feeds him.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Rick Carlisle gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He knows they've struggled against this team this year, 0-2 so far this season. He said they are so hard to defend. They have so many guys who can flat out score. In transition and half court, doesn't matter. So individually and collectively, we have to embrace the challenge and force them into an off night. We'll see if they can make all that happen tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. Greg, we'll see if they can come out and disrupt the other team's offensive flow.
Well, and to do that, it takes a concerted effort by all 5 guys. You can't afford breakdowns defensively.
Setting an aggressive physical tone early at the defensive end sounds like the right way to go.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Good on the bucket.
His ability to freeze the defender and then take off, Kyrie makes plays that others just can't.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Now here's Hardy. Brian Williamson unable to get his last shot to go. Johnson dishes to Stevenson. Back to Johnson. Kicks it out to Stevenson. Lobs it up there for Ingram. The shot, no good.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
Now here's Johnson. Playing Dallas, he was nearly unstoppable.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
Mavericks trail by 7. And there's the pass to Hardy. And taken away by Johnson. Drops in the breakaway layup.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
The Pelicans coming to this one after the win against the Mavericks in Dallas.
They just got overwhelmed. We knew that game was going to be a tough one for them, and we were right.
Ugly, ugly display. I thought they'd be more competitive, but I was wrong.
Now here's Brooks. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Buries the jump shot.
Every time we watch Brooks, that jump shot looks a little more natural and a little more consistent.
Dylan Brooks seems like a very spirited player, that he plays with a lot of emotion.
I've heard coaches say he's the team's biggest cheerleader, whether that's game time or practice. Kevin, he loves to motivate his squad to be at their best.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. A nice shot by Irving.
A masterful finisher. The closer Kyrie is to the bucket, the more dangerous he becomes.
Pass to Williamson. Back to Johnson. From deep. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. From the inbound. And it's good on the way in. Johnson's got 15.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
Irving passes to Brooks. Here's Ortiz. Brooks feeling it out a bit.
Pelicans foul. Keller. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Reed. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. To the paint, here's Hardy. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
First personal foul.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
That one is off.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Pelicans leading by 8. The 3 from Johnson. Nailed from three-point land. Johnson's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Pelicans. And it's Irving with the ball for the Mavericks. Kicks it to Brooks. Now here's Hardy. Covered by Johnson. Hardy, no good.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
They get the rebound. Here's Keller, and he banks in the layup.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Mavericks trail by 13. Pass to Brooks. Back to Irving. Brooks finds Reed. The kick out to Irving. 6 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Hardy. And he overshot that one, missing.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
Williamson outside. Back to Johnson. From past the arc. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Boy, he has been special to start this game. Shooting 8 of 9, just making it look easy.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Inside, here's Burks. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
A creative playmaker. I love when Kyrie zips it to his teammates.
To the middle, here's Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Now, here's Portis. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game.
New Orleans foul. Miguel. First personal foul. Third team foul.
The feed to Brooks. Over Jones.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass. Really having a difficult time getting anything to fall.
Now here's Jones. 9-point game his last outing. Johnson for 3. And another 3 for New Orleans.
For 3.
And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for New Orleans.
Well, it's tough to score when you're getting stuffed on every attempt. Great job getting the hands up so far, making life difficult on shooters.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Just 2 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Pass to Burks. There's the triple. Sinks the three-pointer. Burks has got his second bucket tonight.
That's where Burks has shown he can be efficient shooting the ball with the catch and release.
Harden dishes to Johnson. Good on the shot. Johnson's got 30.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here's Portis. 8 points his last outing. Here's Irving. Got a piece of it.
Bobby Portis.
New Orleans leading by 18. Johnson outside. Back to Harden. Torres. Burks covering. Johnson. And the layup falls. Johnson's got 32 points in the game.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Now the pass to Burks.
In the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Fernando. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. 3 on the clock. Brooks from outside. Fernando, the pass to Portis. He can't get that one, and New Orleans will go the other way with it. Down low, here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the jam.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. So for New Orleans right now, Ingram in the front court with Williamson. Then it's Johnson and it's Stevenson in at the 1. Now here's Johnson. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. And they pick up 2. Johnson's got 36.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Mavericks was terrific. He scored an amazing number of points, and his active hands were on display again with a lot of steals. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
Here's Fernando. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Deflects the pass, and so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Here's Irving after the made shot from Johnson. Outside Irving. Over Stevenson. A nice shot by Irving. Irving's got 6.
The accuracy of Kyrie's shot is impressive, helping him clean up in the mid-range.
Johnson outside. From deep three-point range, Mavericks with the rebound. Fernando's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 6. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Reed kicks to Irving. Over Stevenson, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. New Orleans has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Now here's Johnson. Defense right on him. Hand hit from the low block. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Hardy, no good.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Pass to Williamson. To the inside. Here's Johnson. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists now in this one.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Zion Williamson has a very unique game and body. When you look at him on the floor, what do the optics, Steve, tell you about him?
Well, my eyes tell me he's like Shaq, the big diesel, because few guys in NBA history can just out-muscle their opponents. Skill-wise, at that size, he is one of one.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Stevenson against Irving. No good on the 3.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Here's Johnson, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. New Orleans shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And that one falls for Johnson. More and more defenses switch everything now, Steve. And if you were coaching, is that how you'd play it? Is that how you would teach it?
You know, Kevin, yes, sometimes you have to switch, but I think the best coaches, what they do best is they show you different looks, and timely they'll do it. Sometimes they'll trap it, sometimes they'll hedge the pick and roll, and sometimes they'll just go under.
Now, here's Reed. Ortiz passes to Hardy. 5 to shoot. Outside Irving. Puts up a 3. Drops in the tray. Irving's got 9 points.
Here in the second quarter, he's looking much more comfortable with his offense.
Johnson right side. On the wing, Stevenson. Trying to get open is Lopez. Stevenson can't hit. Dallas has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Kicks it to Irving. Now here's Hardy. He's coming off a 13-point game against New Orleans.
And not only was he creating for himself, he was setting up teammates with good shots.
New Orleans has gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. And it's Johnson. That time on the assist from Ingram.
Brandon Ingram.
Johnson's got 46 points. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Dallas. And the Mavericks call time here. MP's really making a difference here.
And he is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
Brooks checked in for Irving. On defense, the Pelicans. Here's Ortiz. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. New Orleans has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. That's to Fernando. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Ingram outside. Johnson outside. Lets the 3 fly. Sinks the triple. Johnson's got 49 points in the game.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D. Still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Right wing. Here's Ortiz. He's covered by Ingram. 5 on the clock. No good on that one. Good D by Lopez.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
But he hits it again. Two for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Passes to Hardy. driving to the basket. Foul in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Personal foul.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game.
An 80% shooter. The work he's done at the line this season, one word, solid.
Outside, Jones. Johnson inside. Burks covering. Johnson, good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Hardy passes to Portis. On the wing, Brooks. Over Jones. There's Portis. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Must put a body on Portis. He loves to crash the offensive glass.
Here's Johnson, and it's Johnson with the jam.
Assist goes to
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. It's tipped. And here's Hardy. 7 points in the game. He kicks to Burks. Brooks outside. Over Jones. Brooks misses.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Now, here's Burks. After the miss from Johnson. Brooks outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
personal foul.
There's a terrific intensity to Dylan Brooks' game. He doesn't hold back and exploits any weaknesses he can.
And both free throws good for Brooks. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Another bucket! Wow!
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Takes the 13-footer. Here's Snow. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. And so it's New Orleans out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back to the action in just a minute. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
But he is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Brooks. Then there's Reed. And it's Ortiz in at the 4 slot. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with. The Mavericks have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
New Orleans has gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. Basket good.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Dallas. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Here's Hardy. His 3-pointers off the mark. Well, for New Orleans, shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. Johnson's shot is off. Now, here's Hardy. He's guarded by Stevenson. Ingram, left side. Here's Johnson. Good, he hits again.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Brooks outside. Going inside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Ferocious on the attack. You never have to beg Dylan Brooks to practice hard or play hard.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. There's the pass to Johnson. From 8, again, the Pelicans score.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Irving passes to Hardy. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
4th personal foul. 3rd team foul.
He's made 2 of his 3 attempted tonight.
Hardy at the line for 2.
Free throw good. Hardy. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so here is New Orleans. Ingram finds Johnson. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got his 7th assist here tonight.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
The Pelicans have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. That free throw good from Stevenson. Dallas shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Pass to Reed. The fader. And that one goes long.
Went to the fadeaway. Didn't need to, though. Probably cost him some points.
Ingram against Brooks. Ingram dishes to Williamson. The 3 from Johnson. Ortiz grabs the miss. Ortiz has got his 6th rebound on the night.
And so much for repeating the 3-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
And the basket by Stevenson.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Here's Ortiz. He has 5. Just 5 to shoot. Will it go? It's tipped.
Oof. Ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Mavericks have gone 0-5 to the start of the second quarter. Extremely cold shooting coming out of the locker room. Here's Brooks. Another shot. That shot misses. Some solid defense from Ingram. New Orleans has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Johnson down low. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Johnson's got 10 points in just the second half. They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
Now here's Hardy. He's got 9. Brooks misses. And then Johnson with the dunk.
You know he's going to take a lot of shots out there. He's their #1 option right now.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Smitty taking a look at Brandon Ingram. He is a very difficult matchup.
He is, Kevin. He scores in bunches. works well as a facilitator, and is capable of serving as a lead ball handler. Plus, with his length and skill set, he can play 1 through 4.
Bruno Fernando's checked in for the Mavericks. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Daniels is checked in. Ingram kicks to Stevenson. The dish to Johnson. Yet another bucket. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Here's Ortiz. He has 5. And taken away by Johnson. Into the lane. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Offensive rebound. Here's Daniels. Kicks it out to Johnson. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. Ortiz has got rebound number 8 now on the night. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, GA?
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Maverick shooting just 34% from the floor. Brooks outside. Lets it go with a 3. Pelicans with the rebound.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Kyrie Irving, second personal foul. Second team foul.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pelicans.
They've managed to force plenty of turnovers and are routinely converting those extra possession into points.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
A different look for Dallas. Portis, he's checked in for Reed. And it's Burks in for Irving. And we've seen not only some new trophies introduced, but, Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them. New Orleans has gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Good, that's another bucket.
81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. Here's Ortiz. He's got 7. Now Brooks. Pass to Burks. Clock at 4. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Brooks has got 3 assists in the game. Here's Johnson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Alec Burks.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
For New Orleans, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. And the first one drops.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Mavericks making a switch here. Snow's checked in. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Brooks, the best of Burks. Tries from 10. It's good. Burks has got 9.
Great pass by Brooks, showing the leadership here that he showed in college. The kid just makes plays.
Jones dishes to Johnson. Kicks it out to Jones. Knocks down the 3 ball. Jones has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
It's deflected. Here's Johnson, and there's the drive, and slam dunk by Johnson.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. You know we have to see that great mobile one drive one more time.
He's been a huge factor in this game, and drives like that show how valuable he is on the floor.
Snow against Lopez. On the wing, Brooks. 6 on the shot clock. From outside, off the mark.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
Here's Johnson. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
He goes to the bounce pass there. Nice rhythm at the end of the play.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Here's Daniels. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
You know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
The Pelicans have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. He's off on the first. Brooks checked in for the Mavericks. Second free throw, no good. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Passes it to Snow. Brooks with it. To halt the run. No good there.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Daniels passes to Johnson from the arc. And another one.
90. A legendary performance.
We'll be talking about this one, Greg, for a long, long time. Brooks outside. It's stolen by Johnson. Another one goes. Incredible.
He just notched 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. GA, I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on right now. Now here's Brooks. Not a lot of room. Dallas, no good that time either.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the time out, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
The pass to Burks. Brooks, the pass to Brooks. For the 3. The rebound by Johnson.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all. I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Brooks. First personal foul. 15 foul.
The Pelicans have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Johnson. Hardy, he's checked in for Brooks. And a change for the Pelicans. Torres checked in for Brook Lopez. And he makes both free throws. Dallas has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Pass to Burks. Can they get it? Portis trying to free himself. Burks can't get it to go.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Daniels, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Knocked away. Pass to Hardy. Over Johnson. And that one hits back iron.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
32 seconds left here in the third quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Driving inside. And slam dunk by Johnson.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Here's Hardy. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Johnson down low. The Mavericks pull it in. 2 on the clock. That shot off. And so it's New Orleans able to put on a show for the ages. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Right back after this break. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Johnson. He's out there with Harden. And it's Torres in at the 4.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Snow against Lopez. Snow, the pass to Brooks. Pocket 6. Tries again. Passes it to Burks. Here's Mikhailuk. Goes back up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
Johnson outside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Johnson's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Mikhailuk. Back to Burks. Off target with his 3. Harden looking it over. Kicks to Johnson. From deep. It's rebounded by Snow. Snow's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Brooks for 3. They get it back. Fernando. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Brooks the pass to Mikhailuk. Harden against Brooks. Here's Snow. Good D by Lopez. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. That's good from Johnson on the assist by Harden.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the Mavericks. It's stolen by Johnson. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. That one goes in.
Dominating when it matters most. Give him the ball and get out of the way.
Dallas has gone 0 of 3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. And just about 3 minutes through the 4th quarter here. Here's Mikhailuk. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots the 3. The shot comes out, so the Pelicans will take it the other way.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Lobbed up there for Johnson. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession.
And that's just careful.
And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoff. Something to think about.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special.
Speaking of Bobby Portis, he's going to fight, he's going to scrap, he's going to give you maximum effort every night.
Now here's Johnson. And the Pelicans miss again. Dallas shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. On the wing, Brooks. He's guarded by McCollum. Here's Portis. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Portis has got 10 points in just the second half. Well, for New Orleans, shooting 66% right now. This offense getting everything they want out there. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
His assist numbers have grown. C.J. McCollum, pass on time.
And so here is Dallas. The pass to Burks. Here's Mikhailuk. Brooks outside. Pass to Mikhailuk. Lets it go from deep. Pelicans with the rebound. Johnson with it. Greg, you think of everything that goes into making it to the NBA as a player.
James Harden.
Did it come easy for you, or was it all work?
It's easy, really, to overlook the grind, but when you love the game, all those hours in the lab don't feel quite like work. At least not until you start getting a little longer in the tooth. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Pelicans.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And what a tremendous standout performance. Hits it again. Wow.
Assisted.
And he is ripping through this defense and continues his assault on the record books.
That score moving him clearly into second place for most points in a game. Burks the pass to Mikhailuk. Now here's Horford. A 3-ball. And they'll get another chance.
And that's a good job of just getting after it on the backboard. Gets them another possession and allows them to run even more clock.
From deep, Johnson. And another one falls. Amazing.
Kevin, I'm in disbelief. He set a new all-time record for scoring in a single game.
Well, Greg, a record that was for so long thought to be untouchable. He continues to amaze.
And a moment here to catch his breath from this scoring rampage.
Yeah, giving his team life, and these fans enjoying the show despite themselves.
Unstoppable force tonight offensively, putting up points at will. It was unbelievable to watch.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. Brooks against Harden. Pass to Burks. From deep. Drills it from outside.
Don't be fooled. Burks can flat out fill it up.
Now, here is Harden. Here's Johnson. Misses. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time